main task at the moment is that prior to pivoting this game to the idea that it is currently, it was a game where you just placed items around. These items don't have physics on them, and now we need them to have physics on them. So there's going to be a build phase at the start of this level, where all the items are going to fall from the sky. Prior to and then our lemmings are going to interact with them, hopefully climbing over this static box. So it's going to take a bit of figuring out. Morning, Tom. Cheers for stopping by. There. Okay, that's good. Probably take that out. Gonna be a bit of a clean-up job here. Cheers. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing about, learning a bit of Godot at the moment. I'm trying to make a small Lemmings-style game. Not sure if you played that. yeah, I had a bit of a pivot recently when I lost the creative lead on the project, so I've kind of turned it into something I can understand myself a bit better than the direction we were going before. However, I was on the fence between starting the project over or just trying to modify it because I haven't got too far. So right now I'm in that first hurdle of trying to undo some of the stuff that was done before. What I think I'm going to do actually is just restore, change it. I think so. I think I went a bit off there. You making anything yourself? Yeah, a great game. In Lemmings, obviously, you change the type of your lemmings to like that's your puzzle tools. Is you have the digger and the climber and whatnot. This game is not going to be like that in the sense that all of the lemmings just pretty much run from A to B. You'll actually be interacting with the environment to bridge gaps and create boxes and things, rather than interacting with the lemons themselves. So it's a little bit different, but the same sort of concept. But I am a little bit stuck in some of the overhang from the old direction I was taking it. Keep you up. Ah, nice. That sounds cool. It's a bit of a rage bait game. Have you got a demo or anything, or is it still early? It's just draggable. Do I want to just create something new altogether? Get some help here. Nice. And are you planning that as a Steam release or just a itch project? Cool to check that out. Right. Gonna get a bunch of errors here, but I think I just have to work through them. Oh, no worries. That's really cool to hear. Yeah, I got really into game dev last year and decided to really just go hard and try and get at least one release out there. So I did that, and then that was like a year of work, and then there was a bit of a anticlimax after releasing. I think I sold like 50 copies to date or something, so obviously quite insignificant, but I took a little break thinking I'm just going to focus on my web dev business, something that actually can make money. So I was away from game dev for a few months, and then I think it was December. I'm not sure if it was the early nights or the cold weather, but something just triggered me to get back into it again. And yeah, so I'm trying to really understand how Godot works and create a few small projects this upcoming year. I'm glad to hear that helped. That's awesome. I never really thought my videos would do that because they don't have very many views, but if it helps motivate a few, that's awesome. Hopefully they help motivate me as well. Right, I'm gonna be plagued with errors here, but let's just go for it. Yeah, it really does. Obviously we can't have overlapping areas anymore because that's a built-in function of area 2D. Where is that actually called from? How important is that? It's an draggable item. Okay. Okay, let's just try commenting out until we're at least building again. I just don't want to call finish interaction. When you end up in this situation where you fix one error and more errors appear. Let's just see if we can build. Script inherits from static body 2D, so it can't be assigned an object type of area 2D. That's our now draggable. What engine are you using? Forgot to ask. Script inherits from static body 2D, so it cannot be assigned to an object of area 2D. But we're not. Oh, it's for the clickable item. Okay, how about just remove these because these are not real. Game Maker, nice. Yeah, that's what I used for Turtle Run as well. It was really fun for learning. Building, nice. Okay. Absolutely, yeah. well, let me know when there's something playable or viewable, and I'll give it a wee blast. It's always that's the part I find the most fun, was having other people actually trying out the game and build up a little Discord community for testing and things. Godot by comparison, obviously I've got a lot more experience with Game Maker. I would say that getting into Godot, I can see how things can be a lot more efficient once you get going, but also I wouldn't change the fact that I started with Game Maker. I think that helped me to kind of explore the creative side of game development without getting total caught up in how the engine works, because it's just kind of real easy to get something going. Once you start getting into specific out-of-the-box things, I think Game Maker might struggle a bit compared to some of the other engines, but I think it's totally fine for making your first game and learning the ropes. And obviously, there's a really famous, I forgot the name. There's obviously a really famous game made in Game Maker with the yellow, with the funny art. What's it called? I never actually played it, but it's obviously iconic. Undertale, yeah, Undertale. So if someone can make Undertale, yeah, it's powerful enough. Yeah, exactly. I will just at least add that. I'm getting the hang of it. I think a big part of Godot is knowing which node to use for each situation. So, do you want a rigid body, an area 2D, a static body? I'm still trying to learn that. But all I've really got in Godot are super small, incomplete projects, and one game jam project, which was kind of cool, but that was a team of 4 of us. Right, so I want to see what we can do with this draggable. Still a static body. Come back to that. Ah, nice, welcome. Thanks for joining. You can post it in... You can either post it in the dev chat text channel, or the art chat text channel, or... Yeah, I'd probably say one of those text channels. Dev chat would be fine. 1 is for the sprouts, 2 is for the floor. So let's set our items on 3. That is going to interact with then our good old sprout. Sprouts, they're on 1, interact with 2 and 3. Don't think that's enough for a physics interaction. Oh, there we go. That's progress. Okay, excellent. Now we want to claim that box. Good. I can no longer drag it, but that's fine, because I think that's a layer specific issue. Get these sized back down. So I think based on our metrics we're gonna have probably make this 32 by 32. I think. That'd be 64. That would be 32. You'll have to excuse the art. That's what happens, unfortunately. Right. So, okay. Slightly weird. Oh, that's extremely weird. How on earth is that happening? It definitely still thinks that object is this, or is there nothing else in the way? This might just be one of those rare times. Yeah, I think it's just a close and reopen there. Hopefully, anyway. Otherwise, I have no idea what's going on. Let me have a quick look. What you're working on, let's see. Oh, whoa. I love it. Just reminds you of being a kid at a party. You know, and trying to keep the balloon up like your life depends on it. Some of the most fun you can have. Oh, I love this. What a great idea. Definitely the sort of game you could get some streamers playing and raging at, I think. But that's really cool, man. That's good. I want a shot of that, if possible. Oh, that's awesome. You got the idea from your kids. I'm having my first kid in a couple of months, so I'm hoping I'll get the same kind of inspiration from them. Okay, so hopefully this was just a wee engine issue. Nope, we got actual problems. Okay. So, why not? Cheers, yeah. Crazy times, isn't it? Yeah, we're having a wee girl. So, we weren't gonna find out, but then, you know, as soon as I could find out, I was singing a different tune, so. That's why this room, you may not be able to see right now, but that's why I'm working in a nice pretty pink office right now. We repainted for her. Yeah, what about yourself? What are you rocking? Try and instantiate a new draggable item and see. Okay, now this is where I have to unspaghetti all of the item data I pushed in. Or I can probably just pass it some default item data, it shouldn't matter. Oh, nice. Haha, I bet. Hello, Swine. I'm just practicing making a small Lemmings-style game, if you've ever heard of the game Lemmings. But yeah, we're just learning. We're at the very basics here. Super weird. Collide. Yeah, but I've had to pivot the project a little bit since I lost my creative lead. Initially, it was meant to be. If you ever played a game called A Little to the Left, where you're like tidying up and placing household items in these puzzles, that was initially what the game was going to be. But our creative lead kind of took a step back, so in order for me to be able to make something by myself, I wanted to pivot to some kind of genre I actually understand. AI, yes, I'm always bouncing ideas back and forward with AI, yeah. AI doesn't write the code, ever, but yeah, I know it's controversial, but it's a tool, and I think it's a very useful tool. Helps me a lot, so it is what it is. But yeah, it can very quickly hinder your learning if you're relying on it too much, so I'm trying to make sure I'm actually... Music too high? How's that? Is that any better? Check. Yeah, I haven't streamed for years, so things might be a bit rusty. Just let me know and I'll fix. Awesome. Yeah, so in case you didn't hear me, yes, I do bounce ideas back and forward with AI a lot of the time. There's our problem. Yeah, so I don't let AI write any code, of course. Oh, I see what's going on here. I remember. I'm setting collision masks based on the edge size. Okay. Nice. You working on anything yourself? Okay. Well, let's take out the course, because I'm resizing it, but it's already calculated a collision mask prior. So we probably create collision box based on sprite. Is that repeating code there? I just take that out. I think it is repeating code, which is absolutely terrible. Yep, that's totally the issue. Okay. I've only built a website for my company in Python. Oh, nice. I do WordPress web development on the side, just for a few clients, just for a few local businesses in the area, just as a kind of a wee side project, but it's WordPress, obviously. Right, so now our collision masks should be okay. Excellent. Okay, we're slowly undoing the mess that was there before. Okay, great. I still want the ability to move this block around while we're in the build phase. So that's where some flags are going to have to come in. I think what I might do first, let's stick to the task. Sprouts can climb up boxes. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's something super satisfying about it. Right, so we're back to where we need to be. I think I'll just stick to the task at hand and start thinking about how we're going to climb these boxes. But I guess we need to check if we bump into... So this is where my collision detection that used to be on the area 2D is going to be a bit different. Okay. Okay, so we use a get contact count method. Okay. Have a look at our sprouts. So if we're running, it's fine. I guess we would only, yeah, so we would only detect collisions within the running state. Okay. So apparently get contact count. So state dot get contact count. Look at that. Turns the number of contacts this body has with other bodies. By default, this returns 0 unless bodies are configured to monitor contacts. Okay, not going to work with static bodies though. That's going to get the contact count, and I guess we need to say that if it's... Okay, let's say if the state.getContact count is greater than 0. Let's just... but we're always going to be contacting with the floor, aren't we? I'm assuming we're just going to get... Okay. No worries, fine. Thanks for stopping by and have a good day. We're definitely running. We need to... Yeah, I know what you mean. It's very pleasing, isn't it? It's like super readable. I'm pretty sure that's out the box as well. I don't think I added any. I added anything. I think I need to set up a contact monitor. So inside the rigid body 2D contact monitor. If true, the rigid body will emit signals when it collides with another body. Does that what will allow? Okay, eventually we're gonna have to use groups here so that it doesn't pick up the floor the whole time. Okay, it still doesn't. Okay. Okay, that's never hit then. Greater than or equal to 0. Okay. we know for sure that we are in running, right? Yes, okay. So our collision was... I'm pretty sure. Let's just double check that our collisions are set up. So Sprout is on layer 1, collides with 2 and 3. Oh, I've totally just realized I need to go and collect my shopping, which I entirely forgot about. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, especially you, Tom. It was great to chat for a wee while. I will be doing this whenever I can, really. So yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks, week. Thanks for swinging by, and catch you next time.